What's up, everybody? My name is Brascus, and welcome back to the Curse of Monkey Island. So there was enough interest in this that I decided I was going to go ahead and keep doing these episodes. But I wanted to let you all know, I actually wound up playing through this a little bit on my own, so I could try and refresh my memory a bit, and I wouldn't make you all stumble through this with me as I try to remember and just stumble around not being very effective. And as a result, I have had to start the game over, but we've also set this up to be on the Mega Monkey, whatever it is, which is like the same game, but the puzzles are slightly more complicated now. So we're back here. We still need to get a ship, we need to get all three pirates, and we need to get a map. And of course we also need to figure out where Elaine is, since the pirates took her back to Danger Cove. So that's where we are. We're going to pick up from there, and we're going to start with the salty pirate, who we've all been introduced to once before as Cutthroat Bill.
Mighty pirate.
So
It's good to meet you, Mr.
Bill.
Bill? That's your pirate name, Bill?
Cutthroat Bill.
Oh, I see. Well, that puts a whole new spin on it, doesn't it?
Sure does. Say, what are you eating there?
Say, what you eating there?
Jawbreaker.
Is it good?
Yep.
You don't say much, do you?
Nope.
Ever gonna go back to pirating?
Maybe. Someday. If I find the right captain.
Perfect. I'll be your captain. Onward to Blood Island and high adventure. Wanna come?
You, a captain? Hardly.
I'm the mighty pirate who defeated LeChuck.
And what do you have to show for it?
I've got a ton of cool stories.
Treasure? Immense mounds of gold and diamonds? Solid gold scepters of power? Anything?
Well, I've got these nickels.
Wooden?
Yeah.
Some treasure hunter you are. You couldn't find gold in a jewelry shop.
Yeah.
I bet I could find gold on this very island.
How much would you bet?
Well, I've got these nickels.
Right. Come back when you have some real treasure to show me.
Okay.
It's been a pleasure. Bye.
Alright, so we actually need his Jawbreaker. Now, you'll remember in the first one we played, the Jawbreaker was already over there on the floor. It's not anymore.
You know, I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to me. I think we've bonded.
And now, because it's amusing, we'll just let him sit there for a bit. And we'll talk to him.
Ahoy there, I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Of course you are.
Okay then, who are you?
Edward Van Helgen.
Not the...
That's right, mine is the name that pirates fear the most. Edward Snugglecakes Van Helgen.
Dude! How'd you like to join my ever-growing pirate crew?
Your crew? Why would I want to be on your crew?
It's gonna be a blast. We're going to Blood Island.
Sorry, Threepwood. As much as I'd love to be out at sea again, I could never serve a captain who wasn't a gentleman and who wasn't my equal.
Gentlemen, that's me all over.
Then prove it. If you can defeat me in a gentleman's duel, I'll join your crew.
All right, let's get to dueling.
No. There are rules. If you want to duel with me, you have to give me sufficient insults.
Okay. How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
That's an old one. Come back when you have some fresher material, eh?
Nice cologne you're wearing. Did you actually roll around in dung or just dab a little behind each ear?
That's not the type of insult I had in mind.
I don't want to insult you. Why can't we just get along? You went from pirating to hairstyling. Why?
The music of the sea is something that takes hold of your soul and never lets go. But the life of a sailor is a rough one, and the sea shows no mercy. It was no easy choice to leave, but I realized that I could still enjoy the music of the sea while remaining safely on land.
By hanging out at the docks and singing to passing sailors?
No, believe me, that doesn't work. By starting a barbershop quartet, obviously.
Obviously, but there are only 3 of you.
Auditions didn't go as well as we'd hoped. We once had a tenor named Dominique, but he left. Artistic differences.
You still haven't explained why you chose hairstyling.
Well, we spent so much time coming up with a clever name for the shop, we realized we were going to have to give up singing and actually become barbers. But I still like to think that we're not just cutting hair. That maybe, just maybe, we're teaching people a little bit about themselves.
Whoa, look at the time. Gotta scoot.
Alright, I've had enough of listening to him cough and choke, so...
How did you do that?
Oh, it was nothing, really. Just sudden pressure applied below the sternum to expel a foreign object from the windpipe.
That's amazing. I owe you my life. From now on.
Yes?
From now on, that will be known as the Threepwood Maneuver. Nah.
Alright, now we got our jawbreaker. Now, we'll come back and talk to Haggis in a little bit. The next thing we need to do is we need to head back up here to the theater. And I am going to need this.
Watch me make this disappear.
And we need to use that on the hat, as we did before, to
Something
get
up
the
my sleeve?
ventriloquism book. We'll need that later.
Presto! Hey, it worked. There's something inside.
I'll take that, thank you very much. And then we also need to examine the pirate coat.
Looks like a nice coat, with just a few flakes of unsightly dandruff.
Except...
That's weird. I didn't think dandruff moved. Oh.
Well, I'll take those. And then there's this pocket down here,
There's a glove in here.
and we'll need that. Okay, now we gotta go talk to Slappy Cromwell.
Not to swab.
Oh wait, I did that backwards.
Pal. Carry on.
There's one other thing I was supposed to do. You make notice of the Blood Island sticker first.
Hey! It's a sticker from Blood Island. It says, Blood Island is for bleeders. A message from the Blood Island Tourism Council. Hey, maybe the performer who owns this trunk knows how to get to Blood Island.
Indeed he does, and that's why we need to talk to him.
That's right. The show opens today.
Excuse me. Carry on.
Damn it.
Then I kill Caesar, follow that up with a little soft shoe.
Excuse me. Have you been to Blood Island?
But of course, Blood Island was once the place to be if you were an artist in the Caribbean. Those were the days. We were young and wild, pushing the limits of our craft. Oh, what risky, daring performances we gave. We weren't afraid to shock or offend the stodgy, mainstream sensibilities of our audiences.
Oh, what did you perform?
Dinner theater mostly.
Could you tell me how I can find Blood Island?
My agent, Palado Domingo, always handled the travel arrangements. He would know how to get there.
Any idea where I could find him?
He's a member of the Brimstone Beach Club here on Plunder Island.
Okay, we've heard this before, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip that.
Carry on.
Alright.
I don't remember. Is the water ballet before or...
He rewrote Shakespeare, by the way, and that's what he's producing. That's why it's Spear. Okay. Let's see. Am I ready to do this? Hold on. Let me take a look at what I've got here. Oh, yeah, okay. So we can start with this. How does one challenge one to a gentleman's duel? With a glove.
Now there's a challenge. To the field of honor. Choose your weapon.
Okay, now I gotta pull up my notes here, because I need to... Well, not my notes, but... my notepad, rather, because I have to write these down, or I will never remember the order of them. Come on, where is it? There it is. Okay. We'll just set up a new note. Alright. Now, you could pick the obvious choice of pistols, but we're not going to.
I choose the banjo.
I accept.
You do?
Here goes nothing. So it's 2, 2, 5, 4. 2. 2. 5. 4. Okay, so it is 5. 5. 5. 3. 2. All right, one more round of this. 3. 1. 3. 4. 2. 2. 3. 1. 3. 4. 2. 2.
You're pretty good, boy. Let's see you follow this.
Now, of course, there's no way we can do that.
I'll never beat him.
But we have an alternative method. We're pirates. We don't have to play fair. Do 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 do. Dum da dum da dum da dum.
What? You shot my banjo.
You can't be sure of that. That shot may have come from the grassy knoll.
Of all the lowdown tricks, I never heard of anything so low. I completely misjudged you. You are a pirate after all. I'd be proud to join your crew. Great. I'll just pack this stuff up and get ready. And give me back my gun.
All
I
right.
need 2 more sailors for my crew.
So now we've got 1. And I think we can go and start working on the next one. Oh, although before I actually do that, we've got these, so we may as well use them. We did this in the last episode, but we'll have to catch up with it.
Holy infestation! You've been struck with the hair demons.
What are you talking about?
The cursed head vermin. The scourge of every hygienic sailor on the 7 seas.
That's a lie.
Sure as I'm standing here, they're wriggling about your scalp like a pack of wretched sea lions.
Good analogy.
This calls for drastic action. I'm bringing in old Ironsides.
No, let's not be too rash.
Rash. That's a bad sign.
There's no time to lose. I'm going to have to amputate.
No, you'll ruin my hair.
Sure will. Schmink. Bye-bye. All right, now we can talk to Haggis real fast.
Ahoy there! I'm Guybrush Threepwood, here to serve all your mighty pirate needs.
Pleasure to meet you, Guybrush. I am Haggis McMutton of the clan McMutton.
I love his
Haggis.
name.
That's an unusual name.
I suppose it is, but Haggis is just a nickname. The given name is heart, liver, and kidneys boiled in the stomach of the animal McMutton.
Oh, so your parents were expecting a girl.
Aye.
Okay, we can use a
I
haircut.
sure could use a haircut.
Have a seat, laddie, and I'll do you up with a fine coif.
And while he's giving me my haircut, we can ask him a few more things. I think I can still talk to him. Yeah. Here we go.
How would you like to join my crew?
You seem like a nice enough sort, Guybrush, but a man cannot serve as my captain unless he earns me respect.
And how would a man go about doing that?
By besting me in a time-honored test of strength.
Mm-hmm.
An in-your-face, no-holds-barred cage match to the death?
No, I'm talking about the traditional Highland display of strength and virility, the caber toss.
Ah, toss this. Never mind.
Okay, so we'll let him keep doing this because now we need to get a few things from here. Start by using the chair. Get this up a little higher and we can take the paperweight.
Ugh, blast that ineffectual paperweight. I'll have to go find another.
But what about my haircut?
Keep your skirt on, lad.
And now we have a way to get the scissors. Because this is like an amazing chair. Keep going. Gimme.
Phew. Well, I searched the whole island, and I couldn't find a single rock for a paperweight. I suppose I'll just have to eyeball your haircut.
I just remembered. I have another appointment.
Oh.
See you later,
I'll
Haggis.
give you a French braid, too.
Yeah, we're good. Thank you. We're done. Okay, so now we've got everything that I think we need from the barber shop, and we can really get underway with the rest of this. So, or maybe not quite. Let's see. I still need to get a reservation slip. Because without the reservation slip, I'm not going anywhere. Let's see. What do I have on me here? Okay. Alright, there's no point in going in there yet because I don't have the reservation slip. So I need to keep look. Oh, okay, I remember what I'm doing now. That's right. Alright, so now we're going to take the scissors and we're going to use them on the mysterious flowers. Which we actually, I think we found out in the last episode, are ipecac flowers. And it's going to remind me of that in just a second here.
I wonder if this plaque says something about the flower I just cut.
Sure does.
Ipecac, Cephalus ipecacuana, one of the creeping vines common throughout Plunder Island. The syrup made from the ipecac flowers was used by the early settlers of Plunder Island as a purgative.
And now we can cut through here. Onward to adventure, Guybrush! Those are some really good scissors. Alright. You can see him running over there towards the cliff just above Danger Cove. Wonder if I can take the machete?
I wonder what this sign means. Snake crossing. What possible harm
Notice
could
the
this-
shadow? Oh, shit! Mwah.
Well, this isn't good.
But you'll notice the snake head, and right here, there is stuff. So I'm gonna take a Fabergé egg. What's it look like? Very nice egg. Vacuum cleaner attachments. What the hell's this snake been eating? Lots o' stuff. Alright, what do we got here? Coffee, eggs, sausage, pancakes, pancake syrup, naturalist remains, spare tire, a reservation slip, top secret plans, encyclopedia, old phone books, vacuum cleaner attachments, and the Fabergé egg, and a stuffed dingy dog. Now, more importantly, we have the ipecac flower, which we use with the syrup to make.
Makes syrup of ipecac. That seems logical.
There you go. Now, I'm kind of curious. I didn't actually look at any of these before.
Plunder Island Yellow Pages.
Not much to do there.
It's a complete array of vacuum cleaner attachments. It's volume C and it's mostly digested. I can only make out page 243. A compass is a magnetized bit of metal floating in a solution. What a completely random piece of trivia. I hate to think what would happen if these fell into the wrong hands. He's wearing a little shirt that says, "I whooped it up at Big Whoop." No thanks. This is one pirate who's concerned about saturated fats. They've already been partially digested.
Alright, not much here, but
It's the remains of a member of the Plunder Island Naturalist Society. Those guys sure are dedicated.
Okay, we have ipecac syrup on the snake head, used as a purgative. Gross.
Whew, that sure was a close one. I thought for sure when I got eaten by that snake that I was done for. Thank goodness I'm safe. No? Hey!
Crap.
Hang on, the quicksand is sucking all the cool stuff I found in that snake from my pants. Now there's an odd sensation.
Alright, so now we're back to everything. They didn't take the encyclopedia, and they didn't take the reservation slip, but they got everything else. So, now we have to find a way to getting out of this. And, of course, there's a life-saving vine and this wonderful plaque right here, too.
It's an informative plaque put up by the Plunder Island Naturalist Society. Salvation Vine, Arborealis Deus Ex Machinas. This species of vine is noteworthy for both its strength and its ability to grow anywhere except where it's most needed.
So, time to start getting creative.
Perfect. For once today, things are going...
Or not.
well, darn. Hey. Thank goodness for those unpredictable Caribbean trade winds.
Alright, let's grab one of these. And we're gonna need one of these.
Youch! Well... neat. A world-class pea shooter.
Can I use it on the chicken?
I don't think she'd like that.
Damn. And there we go. We got out and we got to Danger Cove. Now, I would love to row to the boat, or row this boat to the ship, but you'll notice this thing has a gaping hole in it, so it doesn't do me any good. So we have to come back. But we now have, and this is the most important part, we got the reservation slip. That was all we wanted from that for now. And I love this guy. Okay, here we go.
Do you have a reservation?
Of course I have a
I
reservation.
have a reservation.
Then let's see your reservation slip.
Right here.
Very good. You may seat yourself, Mr. Pardon me, Mrs. Brascus.
No problem. Okay, now he'll turn around and let me do my thing here. So we're going to get the biscuit cutter. And we're going to want a pie pan. And this is wonderful, too.
Excuse me, sir? Now that's just rude.
To any of you who are familiar with this...
Hey, mister. Mister, you listening? Ah! It's one of LeChuck's skeletal horde.
Aye, I fixed his little red dinghy, but good.
The undead that walk among us must surely be destroyed, lest their evil like overrun and befoul the world of the living.
Aye, and he complained about me checking.
Oh. It says, ask me about Grim Fandango. I don't want people always asking me about Grim Fandango.
Also an excellent point-and-click adventure game. Actually, I don't think... that one's not really point-and-click. That one you move around and interact. But it's an item-collecting adventure game. Kind of same style. Alright, we're going to take the bread knife. That's important. And, you know what? I'm in the mood for a biscuit. Mmm. Biscuit. Tasty, buttery biscuit.
Whoa! This biscuit is full of maggots!
Aye, that's my special ingredient. Just the right amount of exotic flavor. It's a good thing, too, because I can't keep them out of the food around here.
No, indeed you can't. And it's a good thing, too, because we can't cut through that with a knife. But these little suckers can do the work for me. I love the look on his face. And right back into the biscuit bucket. But now there's a club card, because we're going to need that as well. Now, you'll remember that Cutthroat Bill really, really wanted access to treasure. And so we had to tell him that we could find gold. And Captain Blondebeard happens to have a gold tooth.
Would you like this jawbreaker?
Thanks to ye. Ouch! I think I loosed me gold tooth. I knew sweets were being bad for me teeth, but it had a fine crunch and were a fiesta of flavor. From now on, I'll be sticking to fleshier foodstuffs. Something chewy. Well, there I go again. This old salt's got a craving for something to squish between me teeth.
Well, I can help you with that too. Bit of jerk.
Would you like some gum?
Thanks. This is really good steak-flavored gum.
Ugh.
It's here. And it gets you right here.
Steak flavored gum. Now we're gonna need this.
Why, you little scam. That's quite a funny trick you played on old Captain Blondebeard.
But here's the thing. He won't let me leave with it. He'll frisk me before I go out the door. So we have to find some way of doing this myself. So, let's start by this. Now we have chewed gum, which we can mix with the gold tooth. And we can do this as well.
Oh, that's made my voice sound funny.
You see where this is going, don't you? And off it goes. Goodbye, Tooth. We shall be reunited soon.
Cool.
Time to go.
Wait 1 second. Do you have me gold tooth?
No.
Let me see. You don't have it? Darn, I'll have to order a new one.
I wonder where that tooth fell.
Good thing we have this pie pan. Gold
It's
tooth.
a gold tooth.
Okay, now we're really getting somewhere, but we're not done yet. While I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna go get everything set up to get haggis and Cutthroat Bill at the same time. And we need to be up here anyway. So you remember we needed something to plug up that bolt hole with, right? I don't remember if we read these last time we did an episode on this or not, but we're gonna read them again real fast.
Sumatran rubber tree, donated to Puerto Pollo by our Sumatran sister city of Vacaville. This tree is the only one of its kind in the entire Western Hemisphere, and stands as an everlasting symbol of the friendship between our two cities.
I want you to remember that.
Caribbean rubber tree, one of the many rubber trees common throughout the Caribbean, used as raw material for shipbuilding.
Raw material for shipbuilding. And now I have a rubber plug. Okay, now I gotta come up here. Because this is a barrel of rum. Alright, keg of rum.
It's an enormous keg of old Gut Blast brand rum.
And I have a bread knife. And now I finally have a use for the first item I ever picked up in this game. Well, once I landed on the island. The embers. Well, there goes the only tree of its kind in the Western Hemisphere.
Whoa, my head is spinning. I gotta lay off the rum.
Okay, now everything should be all set for this, so let's start by doing this.
Check this out.
Is that real gold? I guess you can find treasure.
So, you'll join my crew?
Sure, as long as my partners will join too.
I'll need one more sailor for my crew.
Just have to get haggis. Unfortunately, I know how to do that.
you sure you don't want to join my crew?
It's as I told you, Guybrush. Not until you can best me in the caber toss.
Sounds great. Let's do it.
Now that I have a rubber tree.
Hey, I win!
By the spiraling bouffant of me great Uncle McManus! Never before have I seen such strength. Sure, I'll join your crew. I'll wait at the shop until you're ready to leave.
Well, I got my whole crew.
Alright, now I've got a crew and I need to get a ship. Oh, right.
A barrel of grog and a chicken. Look at all this stuff, mate. Oh, that must have been some battle. Let's pull up anchor and make for Skull Island. King Andre will pay through the nose for all this loot.
Wait a minute. There's something else. It's some kind of footwear. Hey, those are nice boots. But they're still hot. Ow, 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 ow.
Uh-oh. Alright, well, that is all the time I've got for this episode, guys, so when we come back next time, we'll have to get our map, our pirate ship, and see if we can figure out where Elaine is buried. So, well, rather where Elaine is. At any rate, thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you're enjoying this, because we are going to play this one through to the end. It's not an overly long game, and as long as I'm aware of what I'm doing, we shouldn't spend too much time making progress. That was always my concern, is after the last episode, I realized it had been like 15, 20 years since I'd last played this game, and I had no idea what I was really doing. I remembered bits and pieces, but not how to put it all together, and I didn't want to make everybody sit there while I spent, 45 minutes or something trying to figure out how to make one step of progress, so we're going to keep moving ahead as we have. So I'll probably play through ahead a little bit on my own and make sure I kind of know what's coming up, so that I'm not forcing you all to wait while I try and figure it out. But at any rate, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series. If you are, please make sure you hit that like button. Feel free to leave a comment down in the section below. And as always, I will see everyone in the next episode. Catch you guys later.